Oh my word. I've just heard some of the most shocking news on the radio. Morning jabbers, how the devil are you? Well, excellent, yes, me too, thanks very much for asking. Up early again. I'm not liking this, the days are getting longer, but the mornings are getting darker. Which I don't know how that works. Does it just get longer at the end of the day? I think it does, doesn't it? A bit damp, a bit cold today, but not to worry, that's not an important thing. I did wake up very early today, my brain's just in massive overdrive at the moment. So many different things happening right now that I can't necessarily talk to you about because I don't want to jinx them more than anything else, but my head's full of worries and all sorts of stuff as well. Just worried about where I'm going and all that kind of thing. But I've talked to you guys all about it before in the past anyway. You're not my psychotherapists. Not that I have one. So anyway, right, shall we go to the gym? That's my home of therapy, is the gym. So we're going to go down there and do a session. I think we're going to do legs this morning. So let's see how that goes. Oh my word. I've just heard some of the most shocking news on the radio. I can't believe this. David Bowie has passed away. What is going on in the world? God must want the most amazing band ever. What with Lemmy, the drummer from the Specials, David Bowie. I can't believe David Bowie's passed away. I mean, I'm a big fan of his music, but he was 69. Lemmy was 7. These aren't ages that people should be dying these days. People should be living longer, not shorter lives. That's just insane. Just crazy. I can't believe he's dead. I really thought when I first heard it was like, no, this is a hoax or something. But it's not. Wow. Wow. An absolute legend. Again. Innovative. Probably a lot of the music you listen to today has probably been influenced by him. It's kind of the Beatles and him. He was more of a... He went quite imaginative in his music through the years. I'm kind of speechless. That doesn't happen to me very often. Blimey. You expect these people, these idols, to live forever, and I know they're never going to, but 69. That is not an age to die. Scary.
We roll the windows down and ride. I cannot wait. Grab you by the skin of your waist. We'll fly the windows up and ride.
Gym session done. I'm still in shock about David Bowie. That's just unbelievable. I mean, more news has come out about him having been really poorly for the last 18 months. He had cancer. Obviously keeping it to himself, not wanting to make it public, which is absolutely fine and dandy. And it makes the news even more of a shock because you didn't know about it and things like that. But I mean, just such sad news. Really, really sad to hear that he's passed. And yeah, I'm not going to dwell on it. That's it. Done, dusted. But rest in peace, David Bowie, and thanks for the music. Right, let's get on with today. Heading home, and I need to get my head into gear and really start to plough forward. I need to really suss out what I need to do this year to make this business work. Right then, superb morning. I feel I've been quite productive today, getting in touch with a load of marketing agencies, chatting to them about the possibility of working with them on some video stuff, and I feel like I've kind of achieved something this morning. I've done some other bits and pieces as well, and this afternoon I'm catching up with George. We're going to go and catch up for a coffee. I say coffee, I mean a glass of water. And right now I'm off down to the gym. Cracking gym session time. I think it's cardio and back on the treadmill, more running. This better make me fit or something.
Nothing else exists, nothing else is real. Girl, you take me there, a place where a man can never go without your guy. No, there's nothing like when we're together.
It's after doing cardio sessions like that, where I have to run for 30 minutes, that I remember why I was so at the 1500 at the end of a decathlon. Absolutely, I hate running long distance, and I know 1500 is not a long way, but it's long enough after 9 other events. Anyway, that was horrible. I hated that with a passion. Heading home now, drop my bag off, pick up the laptop, get back out again. Time for water with George. He's back. My water buddy is here.
I'm back, and I still haven't got a coffee on the table.
I'm impressed.
How many days is it now? 7. It's a week.
Is it
exactly a week today?
It feels like a month and a half.
Yeah.
It feels horrendous.
Question is, after the 4 weeks, are we going to keep it up?
I was chatting about this yesterday, and I was saying, I met with Tom yesterday, and we were saying how that I'll go back to coffee, but I don't know if I'll drink as much as I was.
Same as me. Same as me. We're 1 in the morning, and like I have to earn it as the week goes on.
Yeah.
Like an extra one.
Like if we're meeting, then I won't have it in the morning. I'll have it when we meet instead.
Oh no, you've
like
got
my
a 2-day then.
Oh, can I? Is that all right? Oh, good job. Okay, great as always to catch up with George. He's had a really good time in Dubai. If you've not seen any of his Dubai vlogs, go and check him out. I'll put a link in the section below, as always anyway. But yeah, his trip to Dubai was immense. Some amazing fireworks on New Year's Eve. Swimming was pretty cool. The water was just amazing. Some of the food and the markets that went around, just really cool. So go check him out. Go watch. Well, not now, once this video's finished. Now, I don't mind someone trying to con me and doing it really, really well. You know when you get the invoices through from Apple and they look really convincing, or you get something else through from Google or what have you, and they look really, really good, and you think you're an idiot for trying to con me, but you've done a really good job of it. However, then you get times like this, where they send you an email, and can you see the issue there? Can you see the issue? The issue's fairly obvious when you look at it properly. I'm going to point it out in a second. No replay at paypal.com. Not no reply at paypal.com. No replay. Because God forbid you replay the message that they've sent you, and it won't replay back anyway. You can only read it once. Once I've read this message, I'm guessing it's going to self-destruct. Here I am then, again, doing the dutiful husbandy thing and getting Susanna's fuel for her because she doesn't know how to get to the petrol station. That's how nice I am. She I said she sat at home. She's not sat at home at all. That's an absolute lie. She's over there paying for it right now. Why did I want to say she sat at home? I'm not. She's not. It's just she doesn't know where she's going, so I've driven her here and now I'm driving her back as well, because I'm nice like that. Right, it's time for bed, definitely. I'm going to try and get a few more early nights going forward, I think, because I'm getting dark shadows and I'm not recovering from gym sessions very well and all that kind of thing. So today's been a good day. I've enjoyed today. Lots of work done, been very productive. Got a meeting in place for February, which is good. I've also got a meeting tomorrow with the entrepreneur team, so I'm going to go chat with them, talk about the videos. They seem fairly happy with everything, so that's good, fingers crossed. Just need to get the music licensing sorted out and then we can get those launched and live. And what else? Tomorrow we'll see. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to go to sleep, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning down the gym, chest session, bright and early. Sound good? Excellent. I'm glad you like the sound of that. So, sweet dreams. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Sleep tight. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Be healthy. Bye.